need to have somewhere to live, and they don't want to keep commuting in from Alpharetta and other faraway places. They want to live close in.
So let me tell you, just really quick, some things that come to my mind about why Southwest Atlanta is a perfect place to be. Because you are close to the airport, you are close to the city, you're close to the Trillis. You know, you can't buy a townhome down there for less than $1 million next to the studios. Tyler Perry, you're close to Tyler Perry, built his big old huge McMansion down there. Chattahoochee Hills is right there. Serenbe is a hop, skip, and a jump away from Southwest. So it's perfect. However, it's hurting legacy residents. And it will hurt them. We're
struggling with now how to make sure that we're still here in 5, 10, 15 years to enjoy the transit that's being proposed and built, that's already funded. So are we building that for somebody else? Do we fund that with our tax dollars for somebody else? Our half penny and all of those sales taxes since the beginning of MARTA, since its inception?
You already know the answer to that, Sherry. We had a conversation about that.
Say it ain't so.
I can't, because I can't tell you something that's not true. I'd like to somehow just protect all of our people, all of our residents in Southwest. I mean, Southeast and East and Northeast, even Northwest, that's almost gone now. I mean, almost gone.
Yeah,
it's like Southwest Atlanta. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like Southwest Atlanta is the last state. And I said this before. I said it to you months and months ago when we were meeting about other things. Southwest is beautiful, number one. 2, the lots are huge. The city is going to be approving probably more density in that area, meaning that the lots will be smaller, the houses will be smaller, developers will come in and take up 2 or 3 or 4 lots that previously had 4 homes on it, and they're going to make 20. So you're going to probably see some changes other than this $2.5 million complex down there coming up. There's going to be probably some major changes. And to me, the reason why property values are still in the 2s, which is unheard of in Metro Atlanta area, is that that's what they want to get your property at. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
So how do you help?
That's what they want to pay.
1, 2, 3. Give us the 1, 2, 3 of those that are here that want to retire and die here. How do we protect ourselves from becoming a Kirkwood and over in District 5 where there are almost no legacy residents left over there? How do we avoid that?
Well, the problem is complex, Sherry. There's so many facets to it. It just depends on the situation. I could say collectively we can maintain our properties, keep our property values, keep them nice. Don't let the city come after you. Don't let code enforcement come after you with violations and things like that. And if in fact you have a parent who lives there, grandparent who lives there, be involved. Stay in touch. Don't let people come through. Yesterday on Rashad's show, I had an attorney, and we talked about all of these contracts that are being mailed to these legacy senior citizen residents. And some of these residents are signing these contracts. But if the children were involved, that wouldn't happen. Yeah. So there's a number of factors at play here. Do you think, listen.
In some states, they put a moratorium on outside investors coming in buying property.
They did that in Canada. I don't know about any of the states. They did that in Canada. They should have done it here, since Atlanta is the hottest real estate market in the country right now and the most overpriced one. They should have done it here. But, we're too busy doing other things. Anyway, I don't want to. We're too busy trying to push.
Maybe it's not too late to do it. If any of our city council people, any of our state legislators are up for doing what's right for residents, to protect them, to grandfather them under tax incentives. There are all kind of best practices all across the country and across the city that we can do to make sure that people are not displaced.
So realistically, that would have to come from a national level, and maybe it would even be a challenge to come from a state level, because let me tell you why. Let me tell you, Sherry, what's involved in that. And people don't know this. You can't just, it would be great if we could just do it. But the reason Canada did it and could do it, and the same reason the United States could do it, is because title insurance is involved. See, you have to understand that it's a trickle-down situation, that certain systems have to be put in place in order to allow for this. So if you do it on a national level and it becomes a law, either nationally or statewide, well, then the title companies look out for it when they do title searches, and they say, well, this person can't buy because they are not they're an out-of-country investor, or they are an investor. There's certain criteria that the title company looks for that supports the laws that have been made by the state or on a national level. That I don't believe they're going to be able to do it locally, by citywide or countywide, because title insurance companies aren't going to be able to keep up with the laws that are made at that level.